Good evening, everyone. My name is Tabisile Kambula. I am a social media manager for Enabler Solutions. So today I have a special guest, and thank you so much for joining us. And to those who will be watching later, thank you so much for watching this live. We really appreciate your support. Before we get started, I just want to thank you everyone. I just want to thank everyone for your support, for tuning in on the page and liking and following us, and being part of the Enabler Solutions family. It really means a lot on our side. Okay, without further ado, let me just introduce my guest here. I have Lesego on the line with us today. She'll be sharing about her transformation journey. Lesego has been with our transformation coach Mashudu on her transformation journey. Today she'll be sharing about her journey, about the story. Thank you so much, Lesego, for joining us, and welcome to Enabler Solutions.
Thank you so much, Tabsley. I just want to greet everyone that has joined us today and just say hello. And yeah, thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you so much for making time as well to do this live with us. Um, I'll just go straight to the questions we have for you. Um, can you please maybe tell us about the challenges that you had before starting with our transformation coach?
Um, I think as you grow, you get to a point where when you grow, there's your parents are mostly influencing you, and you grow based on what you see and the values that you're taught. But I think there comes a time when you sort of have to figure life out for yourself. And basically, I feel like that's really what happened for me. Um, I could say that I was really in a bit of a difficult space, a transformational space. I was just newly a mom, and I was just starting to figure life out for myself, and you know, um, just trying to figure out who I am. I think mothers would know once you have a little one, then there's just this mindset that for my child, because life is not about you anymore. So I think for me, I was just at that crossroad where I felt like I just wanted more for myself. And because it was just bigger than me, I also wanted to just be a better person, not only for me, but for my child as well. So I think that's what really pushed me to start on this journey.
Yes, life comes with a lot of challenges, and when you find yourself in a
Mm.
crossroad, you really need someone to hold your hand and get you across to a point where you want to be. And finding yourself is really not an easy journey as well. What are the challenges that you experience maybe during your sessions? Finding yourself can is not easy. It can be challenges. What are the challenges that you experience during the sessions?
Um, you know, the sessions force you to, get real with yourself, you know. So it's not all about just pumping you with all the positive stuff, but it's also, you know, just unlocking the shadows in you, you know.
Yeah.
Um, I realized that actually I thought like maybe I've just reached a bar where I know about life. I mean, but it really taught me that, girl, you don't know. There's so much to learn. And yeah, that's the challenge, because now you figure out that actually I'm not as clued up as I am, and I do need the assistance. I don't know everything. And I think most of us struggle with that literally you don't know everything. And just having to ask for help. I know it's difficult for a lot of people, hence a lot of people, it's really slow for them to actually even get to the point of getting, a life coach or so. But it really forces you to face yourself. to see, your limiting beliefs. Yeah, you get to to be in a place of acceptance that
Yeah.
actually this is where I'm going wrong. And most of the time it's all on you. It's never about anybody else. It's all on you. And you get to realize that actually I'm the one that's standing in my own way of getting anywhere in life, that no
Yeah.
matter what has happened to me or no matter who has done what to me, at the end of the day, it's all about me and change can only come from you. So yeah, just to take that step to make a change in your life, it's quite scary. So that was very yeah, challenging, but quite interesting as well.
Yes, it is. When you have to unlearning and learning new things is not easy. You mentioned that it's really difficult. It's something that most people struggle with, asking for help. Was it one of the challenges that you had asking for help, reaching out?
Yeah, it was. I mean, I followed Coach Mashudi for a while and I was just watching, on the sidelines. You watch the posts and okay, you read books and then you realize that actually it's really not enough, and it's also not
Yeah,
easy to allow somebody into your space of vulnerability. So yeah,
yeah,
it's really not that easy to say, okay, I've reached a point where honestly I need some help. And like you mentioned, with unlearning, it's really, yeah, it's really challenging because everything you thought you knew about life, you start to realize that actually, I need to create my own path. And so it can be challenging because part of us wants to stay, comfortable. Part of us wants to
yeah,
hold on to, who we were, no matter if it's holding us back or what. But there's always that comfort in just sitting and not doing any action. So yeah.
yeah. You find that you're hurting, but because you're comfortable, you can't just move from the space that you are in into another space because yeah, it's comfortable. It's good that you stopped reading the post and you actually reach for help. And um when you need somebody to hold your hand and guide you, it takes you to get up, like you mentioned that you were the one who was standing in your own way, and you had to fix that, reach out for help and be vulnerable and allow help. What did you like the most about your sessions with Coach?
I think what drew me to the coach, she is very soft spoken. Um, her voice is mesmerizing to begin with. So you can never feel you can never feel intimidated, because I've realized with
Period.
with some of the coaches, they're a bit stern and it's like, you have to do this and they're a bit sort of loud. And coaches is so comforting. And I think even when she's making you aware of the truth about who you are, she's not
Yeah,
hush about it. And yeah, she's also just patient, and she's a good listener as well. So yeah, she's very warm and welcoming, and for me, that's what really kept me engaged and interested, and it's what made me also keep coming back. So I just like
yeah,
her style of coaching. She's really, and she also gives you methods that you can use. I
yeah,
think one thing that stands out is that you don't depend like entirely on her, like,
yes,
oh, I woke up, I'm having a bad day, I need to call the coach. She equips you with tools that you can use. And I think, yeah, I think that's one of the best things about her. And do you find that it's just simple things like meditation and things like that. And she would just send you on the WhatsApp after your session. And then, anytime you feel any type of way or that you need any sort of support, you can just always go back and refer and do what she has recommended. So I find that it works for me.
Yes, she always say that when she first get in touch with the clients, she always tell them that you need to vibe with your coach, and it's a good thing. I can tell from the way you explain it that you really do vibe with her. She's really a nice
Oh, wow.
person to work with as well,
Yeah,
and it's
definitely.
good that you don't you were not scared to reach out to her, to talk to her, and also she gives you things that are up, that you can apply, practical methods that you can apply in your coaching. So as you
Yeah.
went through your coaching journey, how did things change for you? How did it
A lot.
change things for you?
I've gained a lot more confidence, in myself. Um, I've learned to trust myself, more as well. A
Yeah,
lot has changed, a lot has changed. She's made me, realize a lot about myself. She has helped me sort of um, tap into, my own potential, So a lot has changed, and emotionally as well. A lot has changed with the healing sessions that she offers. I didn't think it was possible over the phone. I thought, it doesn't make sense. And, I had never done energy healing sessions before. It's just something that I found, and I thought, okay, might be interested because I do like to try out new things. And it sort of
yeah,
resonated with me. And I thought, okay, that would, maybe that would do. And it did. Yeah, I'm just more in touch with who I am. I have a clear vision of the person that I'm trying to be and of where I'm going. Um, I'm still learning and I'm still unlearning as well. So
yes.
it's really, yeah, it's really an amazing experience.
Transformation is really amazing. And we're so happy that you did make time to share your experience and your journey with everyone. I know there's a lot of people who are just comment, like reading the post, and it's you see it resonates with you, and you think, yo, I really need to reach out, but you're scared, or you have some doubts. And technology made things easier for us as well. Like you were saying that you didn't believe that energy healing will be possible to be done over the phone, but it happened. And yeah, technology does allow us now to be able, wherever you are, to be able to find your healing and to go through your transformation journey. And thanks again for sharing. Is there anything that you would like to share with us about your coaching experience? Anything else, maybe?
Just an encouragement, that coaching is it's necessary, whether you do coaching or therapy. But we all need somebody who can hold space for us. Um, we all need, I could say, maybe an accountability partner as well.
Yes.
I think it helps us move through life easier. Um, and also, when you set goals for yourself, dreams and goals for yourself, it's easier to get there because you actually have an accountability partner to actually say that, but you are here, and look at now, you are here, and it's really possible to get there. So I'd just like to encourage people to go for it. If you're feeling overwhelmed, if you feel that you need some sort of direction in your life, or you want to live to the best of your potential, there doesn't really have to be something necessarily like wrong, with you. You don't have to wait till you have an emotional breakdown. But I feel like personal development is like an everyday journey. So yeah, take up
Definitely.
coaching. It's really amazing, and also to just see yourself from somebody else's eyes, because I mean, in our eyes we can't do any wrong. In our eyes the world is okay and everything's all right, but it's really nice for somebody to be able to engage with you on that level and say, if you can look at this is hindering you from getting there. And if you heal this, then you can actually get better here. So I believe we are, spiritual beings. There's a lot of spiritual growth that must take place. We all need some sort of healing from our emotional traumas, whether it's childhood.
Yes.
So yeah, it's really necessary to have an outlet that you can go to check in with yourself, so that you don't even have to get to a point where you are overwhelmed and you can't go on anymore. So yeah, I would really advise people to look up. And I know that the coach is offering a lot of things like the credit repair that she's doing now, to
Yes.
assist with finances as well. So there's a lot that I know she's offering. So there's everything for everyone. If you struggle in your relationships, whether it's romantic or with your family or friends, then there's that option for you as well. Whether you struggle with the relationship with yourself, there's that as well. There's also a self-love course that I did that was really, really nice.
Wow.
You start to realize that, oh, actually, I've been taking myself for granted. So it's really those small things, and they have such a big impact in how you show up. It might seem like a small thing, but it really changes you. It really maximizes your potential. It boosts your confidence as well. So yeah.
Yes, very true. Thank you so much for the advice that you gave our followers. And we here on this page as a family, and we learn from each other. Thank you so much for sharing your journey, and also outlining the courses or the services that our coach offers. It really means a lot on our side, and we really appreciate you making time and coming into the space to share your journey, your personal experience with the coach, and your transformation journey. And before we go, I just want to remind you that we have the Black Friday special for all the courses, like Lesego mentioned. There's self-love courses, there's a lot, and the coaching as well. We have a 50% sales discount, so you get 50% discount sales. So please do keep in touch. Email our coach at enablersolutions.co.za, and we'll be able to assist you, or you can inbox us and we'll be in touch, or even leave comment here on this live. Thanks again, Lesego, for your time and sharing your amazing journey with our coach. Do you have anything else before we let you go?
No, nothing else. Just like to say thank you so much, Tapsile, and to Coach Mashudi as well. I've really enjoyed this interview. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you so much again for taking time with us. And to everyone who's live, thank you so much for joining us. If you have any questions, you can leave us them on the comments, and we'll respond to them. If you need anything, you can DM us or email coach at enablersolutions.co.za, or visit our website www.enablersolutions.co.za. And thank you again. And to those who will be watching the video later, thank you so much for taking your time. Have a blessed evening. And from my side, Tabisile Kambule, thank you. Enjoy your evening. Thanks, Lesego. Bye.
Thank you so
Bye,
much.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.